What's up, y'all? It's your girl CC Brown, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title, your girl will be talking about different positions at Amazon. But before we get to the video, make sure y'all like this video. Subscribe right now to your girl channel. Subscribe right now if you haven't already subscribed. Come on, hit that subscribe button right now. And let's get right into the video. The different positions at Amazon. So I work at, if you new to my channel, I work at Amazon warehouse. In this video I will be talking about the different positions to give y'all an idea if it's your first day or you're about to start soon at Amazon. So basically I wrote down on my sticky notes the different little positions at Amazon. Now I am an Amazon warehouse associate, so pretty much I do everything, you know. So first thing I want to talk about is a scanner. So a scanner is a person that pretty much they scan the packages, or they scan the oversized boxes and they scan the packages and place them in the bags, or they scan the oversized boxes and put them in the oversized section. So I have scanned before. So when I go into Amazon, they pretty much when I go to my Amazon warehouse, they give me an assignment to go to. They be like, okay, can you scan today? And I be like, okay, I'm going to scan. So also I Stow Buff before. So a Stow Buff, like if you Stow Buff them, you basically on the conveyor belt and you are placing the packages on the cart so the scanners can get it. So I think Stow Buffing is pretty much the easiest one, honestly. Well, it can get fast paced on the line, but some days it be slow. But yeah, then you have the splitters. So I have split before as well. So splitting is pretty much, say for instance, okay, so I was on B side. So split is split between whatever, like for instance, I was on A and B. So the splitters had to split the packages. So on the box it has an A or it has a B on it. So the splitters have to split them boxes to make sure A side not going on B side and B side not going on A side, if that makes sense. So they split the packages. Like they put A side on A side and they put B side on B side. I hope that makes sense to y'all. Then you have the dock workers. I think the dock workers work the hardest because they pretty much unload the truck and they have to put all the boxes on the conveyor belt and they have to go by real fast. I never worked on the dock before and I don't want to work on the dock. So I think honestly the dock is the hardest. To be honest, comment down below if you work on a dock. If you worked on a dock before at Amazon, but I never did it. I did scan it, I did Stow Buff it, and I split before. Now problem solve. So problem solve is basically when a package have a problem with it, or like it's a missile, it came down the wrong axle. Like for instance, I worked on A and B and a C box came down, so that's a missile. So I put that in the problem solve section, so the problem solve people can take it to problem solve, or they can take it back to the dock. And then you have, you know, your learning ambassadors, your shift assistants, your leadership, like just kind of like management, and your operations managers, just making sure the building is running smoothly, making sure the warehouse is running smoothly, making sure that we are doing what we're supposed to be doing. And you know, the learning ambassadors and shift assistants are there if we need any type of help on the line. And then you also have your line lead, and they just help on the line, y'all. I'm sorry if you a picker. Pickers pretty much pick like the bags, and okay, so pickers pretty much pick the bags and they put them on a car and give them to the drivers so the drivers can load their vans. So the pickers is just pretty much the last stage in the warehouse to give it to the drivers. I don't like picking either. Picking is the worst. Okay, I take that back. So I hope that this video was really helpful. I hope that this video gave you an idea of, you know, what some of the things that you will be doing at Amazon. Now, don't think that, oh, you're a scanner, that's all you're gonna be doing, scanning. No, because it can switch up. Some days I scan, some days I Stow Buff. One day I did problem solve, some days I be a splitter. So it does switch up depending on the need of Amazon and what they do need. When I go in the morning time, they tell me, hey, can you go Stow Buff? Hey, can you go split? Hey, can you go scan? To me, I think that Stow Buffing is the easiest, and I would say the hardest is scanning. Scanning is the hardest. So I would say stow buffing is easy, and then picking is the worst for me, only because sometimes the bags can be so heavy, and you know, I'm short, I'm only like 5 feet, so I have to lift the bags up over my head, and that can hurt your back. So sometimes I ask, you know, my co-workers, like a guy, to help me to lift the bags. So picking is really not my favorite, so I would say picking is the hardest for me. Some people like picking, but for me, I do not like picking. Like the shift that I'm on, we do scanning, stow buffing, and we pick on my shift. So we do all 3 on my shift, y'all. So I hope that this video wasn't all over the place. Just keep in mind that you got scanners, stow buffers, splitters, people that work on the dock. You got pickers. So all working in the warehouse and making sure everything, you know, make sure everything is running smoothly in the warehouse. So just when you on your first day, just keep in mind that you might be a splitter one day, you might be a scanner one day, you might be a stow buffer one day. So just keep in mind, it switch ups every single day. Don't expect to do the same thing every day. With some people do the same thing every day. However, you never know, they might just decide, just expect one day that you're gonna have to do something else other than scanning. You might stow buff one day. But anyways, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and it's your girl Cece Brown, and I'm out. Peace.